Good morning, everybody. It's a good, weird morning, but good morning, and good morning, Kathleen.
Good morning, Terry. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, it's a beautiful day, no matter what's going on, right? So I'm gonna play it. Y'all can hear it, hopefully, and Kathleen will be able to hear it, but I unfortunately am having some glitches with the music this morning playing for me. Is it playing, Kathleen?
No, I don't hear it.
Uh-oh. Oh, let me stop it. Hang on. I don't have it shared. See, because I couldn't hear it, nobody was going to hear it. Oh, this is so strange. Now you should be.
Now it's on.
Okay. I still don't, but good morning, Annie. Y'all come in here and let's get rid of the Bay and the gremlins that are messing with my computer this morning.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun.
It's so weird not to be able to
If
hear
you're in a
it.
hurry,
And Annie says, it's weird to see you both. Good.
should enjoy the fruits
That's
of
what's
life instead
important.
of chasing coins.
Kathleen.
'Cause, it's a beautiful day. Isn't it? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day.
There yet? There yet? He's an annoying kid this morning. Okay, I think we're done, right?
I think so.
The
Yes.
Music. All right. Good morning, everybody. For some reason, I'm not supposed to hear the music this morning, but I'm hearing it in my head. Kathleen, I'm so glad you're here with me.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
It's Friday. Oh,
Yay.
wow. What a week this has been. Wow, we have people. Annie 7, good morning. Julie Kiss, Kathy Han, Charlie,
Charlie.
Stacy, Brookie, Rochelle, and Oksana. Thank you all for coming in with me and Kathleen this morning. How's Hotto today?
Otto is great. He's doing really well. He's sitting in the other room on his big white chair.
Right, and I see your painting behind you, little drawing. Oh, I love that.
I cried when I saw that. When I got it in the mail, it was just because I saw him actually do that on a video.
Mhm.
And his mother, and I happened to mention to her that it was adorable, and she sent it to me.
I love it. Beautiful energy.
They're amazing. I was watching my goddaughter's 5-year-old son open up my presents last night. And when you think about the joy that children have for just like little tiny things, I didn't send him a yacht, but he was jumping up and down and saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it would be great if we were all like that, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, yes. The eyes of a child.
Mhm.
So welcoming, so unconditional, non-judgmental. It's so beautiful.
Exactly.
Morning, Andrea and Tammy just came in. So let's go ahead and go into our hearts. Let's do the heart-brain coherence. What a difference it makes every day to do this. And just focusing in on that special place in our heart where our spirit is. And we can just feel it, connect in with it, and connect the heart and the brain together with our breath. And then we're going to come back in just a minute and let's all share our I am this morning. Let's share something joyful, something that really touches you. It's Friday. Let's get into gratitude and uplifting our energy together. So just take a moment, breathe in deeply and slowly, and just listen to your heart. So grateful for this new day.
I am jumping up and down with joy.
I'm feeling gratitude for every person that's connected in with us right now.
I am filled with love.
Me too. And I am peace.
I am surrounded by all the good that God is.
Doesn't it feel really good to connect in? When we do this, we do the heart-brain coherence. Our brain goes into the highest brain state that it can go to. And it just creates that peace inside, that beautiful energy where everything is working perfectly, as our Marietta teaches us. And wow, AAA, y'all, accept to line aloud. Yeah.
I use that all the time now. I love it.
I do too.
Mhm.
And in our manifesting group, I made a little meme or a little graphic, not a graphic, I can't even think this morning. I made a picture. It says, accept a line aloud. We have Stacy. I am the sun that brightens everyone's day. Oh, Stacy, I love that. And you're there in the sunshine state. And so you're sending that sun across to every one of us. And I'm back in the sunshine, Kathleen.
Yeah, right?
We had 80 degrees yesterday.
Wow.
And I was able to sit outside in that beautiful weather with Sharon and just enjoy the sun, soak up some vitamin D. And wow, did it feel good to be outside and able to just relax. When it's cold, I feel like my body is tense. My body's like, it can't relax because it's constantly feeling the cold. And then when it gets in that sun, it's like, God, like this is how it's supposed to feel, right?
It's like having a warm blanket all around you, right?
Yes, that's exactly how it feels.
Mhm.
And it was so awesome just to be outside. And, here in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is where I'm at with Sharon, it's just such a laid back community. People are just, they're just not in a big hurry, and and people are out walking. You see lots of people walking their dogs and just walking down the street. It's so beautiful just to see people outside again, because in the cold, you don't have that either. I mean, if you do see them out there shivering, right? Trying not to fall down.
I only went to Arizona once, and it was in 1988. And I went to Edgar Cayce's Temple Beautiful. And I was reading one of his books, and in the back, it talked about that. And what they did is they had two doctors who were medical doctors, but they believed in the Edgar Cayce remedies. And they started this retreat where they had this huge house, and they had like a house mother there. And there was 11 people, and every one of us came there with something that we wanted to heal. And it was the most amazing experience. We had an hour massage every day. And they took all sorts of tests, gave us remedies, Edgar Cayce remedies. And one day we would have a 3-hour massage. And they didn't tell you what was going to happen. And I saw one girl right after she came out of it, and she looked like she was totally stupefied. And she didn't say anything about what happened. But when I did it, I started seeing past lives. And it was just the most amazing experience. And I saw my little sister-in-law, who I was extremely close to, and I saw her as my sister in China. And it was crazy, absolutely beautiful. And you would just, when you couldn't even get up off the table after that, you were so relaxed. They needed to help you. I don't think they have it anymore. And I think the two doctors have passed away now, but it was the most wonderful experience.
That would be, you know, when I was with Tammy in Virginia Beach, we went to the Edgar Cayce place there, and I was able to go in and see some of the stuff. There's a museum there that has a lot of stuff. And I don't know, it was just incredible to be in that energy. And I was drawn to get a book by Edgar Cayce. I don't have many books with me because I don't have a lot of room. But yeah, wow, just that sounds incredible what you went through.
My father was calling me there every day. I think I was 38 years old. I was mortified. He thought I had joined a cult. So I'm not in a cult. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Oh, that's okay.
It's going to help.
Right. When we first started Morning Cuppa, people's families were thinking they were joining a cult. I guess because they became happy.
Yes. Yeah. Don't be happy.
Bricky says, wow, Kathleen, so cool. Thanks for sharing, and great to see you today. And Hope wants to know if you were cured.
I actually did. I got much better. Yeah, I did. And there was someone else there that was diagnosed with MS. And the doctors there said she didn't have MS. She just had allergies to certain foods. And I stayed in touch with all the people there for quite a few years afterwards. And she said when she stayed on that diet, she never had any symptoms again.
Yeah, he was amazing. You know, what he channeled in. And when I was in that museum place, and there's like a whole big room full of books that are books that he wrote and books that people wrote about him and about the healings, and just incredible. I admire, anybody who is open enough to channel in what he did, what, some of our really people that have showed us so much, like Dr. Wayne Dyer, Masaru Emoto, all the people that came here knowing that they were going to just be that open channel. And that's what it takes, just that openness, isn't it? Just the willingness.
It really is. I found that when I started doing therapeutic touch, which is an energy-based modality similar to Reiki, and once I kept doing that, I guess I opened up even more, where now I can see into people, even if they're on the other side of the world. And it's amazing that it just shows us we're all connected. There's no separation at all.
There is
Otherwise,
none.
we wouldn't be able to do that.
That's right.
And Edgar Casey was, wow, he was a master.
Yes, he was. Amazing. We have some more I ams. I don't know. Are you seeing the messages?
Yeah,
this
now I
morning?
am, I think. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm up to Charlie. I read Stacy's. Charlie says, I am grateful, compassionate, and loving. Charlie, I'm so glad you're with us this morning. And Charlie's doing really good. You know, he just went through the surgery and we've lifted him up. And look at how great. Yeah, I think his recovery is going really well. And just knowing all the support that he's got behind him makes such a difference.
I just got a notification that the live has ended. Has anybody else gotten that?
Are you kidding me? Yep, I got it on my phone. See, this is what's been happening. Let me go in and reconnect it. Like every day, Facebook keeps messing with the live.
I see that with a lot of people now lately, that they're taking things off that we can't figure out why you're taking it off.
They send me a message almost every day that I've gone against their community standards.
Yes, I've gotten that too.
I'm adding in too much love into the Facebook world, I guess.
There's a father of this little girl that's got leukemia, and he's become a public figure, and he's just going all over the place, getting people to understand about, whoa, what happened to my phone? Childhood cancer. And now they're telling him he's getting too many likes. I mean, I thought that's why you were on here.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, that's one thing they tell me when they kick my videos off. They're like, I was getting too many likes. I was spamming people. I was saying the same thing over and over again. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is a social media. Social. It means we talk to each other. We actually like each other. I think we're back on now. I turned it back on. Let me see if Facebook allowed it to stream. I know on YouTube they're still on there. I just got that message.
Yeah, it says we're back on. We're here.
It's not on mine yet. I'm not on Facebook. Okay, yes, now we're back on live. Wow. You know, we're just going to keep loving and laughing. That's it. It's not going to bring us down to a lower vibration at all. And thank you all. Thank you, every one of you, for just popping back in when that happens.
Stacy said that Facebook is being dumb again. You're right, Stacy.
Yeah, it just doesn't want us to share love. But guess what? That's what we are. We are love, and we're going to share with each other. All right. So let's read some more of these I ams. Kathy Hand says, I am a spark of the divine. I am grateful and worthy of all good things, health, happiness, abundance, and peace. And Kathy, I know that you'll be going into work soon, so we're going to just say good day to you and thank you for being with us. And we love you so much, wrapping our arms around you and your beautiful family.
Right.
Rochelle, I'm filled with love and light. I'm grateful for this beautiful sunny 67 degrees here in Virginia. Wow, a heat wave.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, and Hope is with us, and Isabel. And Oksana on YouTube says, I am a new story. I am a story of love and laughter. I'm a story of simple pleasures. I'm a story of ease and light. I'm a story of divine well-being. I am a story of wealth and abundance. I am a story of flow and ease. It is just so easy for me to live, to smile, to laugh, to enjoy my well-being and my riches and beauty. We all need to gel and chill. Oksana, I love that.
That is beautiful. I'm not seeing all the comments for some reason.
Well, those
Isabel
were,
said- I'm sorry.
I think those were before Facebook kicked us
Oh, okay.
off because they were on my restream chat. So I was able to keep all the messages.
Isabel
Okay.
says, I'm blessed to be evolving with love and compassion.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, Suzanne says we're back and Leo's here. Oh, Leo's a rebel. He says, let's like and comment even more.
Good idea.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you read this already, but Hope Wellington says, I am pure love. That's beautiful.
Oh, that, yes.
Yes, you are, Hope.
Charlie says we are crazy connected. Yeah, there's nothing going to keep us down. What is it? Ain't nothing going to keep me down. Marietta, Heart Lady, is here. And Stacy got kicked off twice. Oh, yeah.
Kathy says, at the risk of Facebook cutting us off again, I say to all of you that I love you and thank you for being the best part of my morning. Aw.
Thank you. Jasmine's with us. Jasmine came in and chanted with us last night on Zoom. We got to see her beautiful face, and she taught us stuff about chanting last night, which was awesome. You know, it's so good to more fully understand the chanting, you know, something that we don't really, or I don't understand the words that we're chanting as far as, you know, the actual word, but I understand the message of the chant and what it's saying to us. And she came in with just some beautiful energy last night. I'm so grateful to you, Jasmine, and thank you for being with us this morning. Oksana says, I never have problems on YouTube. Yeah, it's not a YouTube issue. It's the big FB telling us that we can't share joy. We're oversharing the joy. Joanne got kicked off yesterday, but she listened to the replay. Beautiful.
We wouldn't do this, but I would love to do an experiment where we all got on and said horrible things to each other, and I bet you we would just stay on the whole time.
Knowing ahead of time that we meant the opposite of what we were saying.
Right,
The only problem is people in the audience wouldn't know that.
right. And Leo could lead us on.
Yes, and he would. He's amazing. All right, well, I just pulled a Kuan Yin card for us, and let's see if she has any words of wisdom. And I think Brookie just made a comment. Would you read that before I do the card, if you see it?
Yes. I am accepting, aligning, and allowing all of the beautiful blessings around me and watching any negative feelings roll off like water drops to be transmuted and repurposed as our beautiful Mama Gaia sees fit. That's beautiful.
It sure
Thank you.
is. And Brookie, I love that you're calling her Mama Gaia. I just felt so led to call her that. You know, I love hearing Mother Earth, but when you say Mama Gaia, it's like such a closeness. To me, it just feels like a really intimate energy that you call in when you call her that, because you know, there's different things you can call your mother, whether your biological mother, divine mother, earth mother. We can call it mother, mom. But when you say mama, it's like when the baby first starts talking.
Yes.
And that's what they say is mama. And when I think of our earth mother, that's how I see her, just wrapped around us with those beautiful arms and nurturing and giving us everything that we need, whatever it is. And I love it. Thank you, Thank you, Brookie, for jumping on the Mama Gaia train. Maybe Leo can write a Mama Gaia song.
It's a
Huh,
great-
Leo? All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has to say to us today. The shining lotus. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, and hit the like button without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we are ready to take a risk and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold.
Wow.
Thank you, Kuan Yin. She knows we're having challenges. She knows that, if we just stay true with our intent, that the message is going to come across. We're gonna be heard. We're gonna be seen. Ain't nothing gonna keep us down. That's what I get from that. Just keep on keeping on with our beautiful selves.
Many, many years ago, when I was a kid, I kept getting strep throats all the time. And that went into my adulthood also. And when I met my friend Catherine, who we're praying for every day, who had COVID, she's a healer and a psychic. And when I met her, I was telling her I'm always getting these sore throats. She said to me, it's because you never say what you're feeling. And it then what happens is it attacks that part of your body that has to do with that. So once she made me aware of that, I never got a strep throat again.
Isn't that beautiful? Louise Hay is the one, I think, that brought that forward for us.
Mhm.
That we heal ourselves, and if there's something physical going on, let's look at what that cause of it is. And for years, decades now, we've had doctors that just give us a pill instead of saying, well, let's see what it is that's causing that sore throat. Let's see what it is that's creating that energy inside of you. No, it's just give you a pill and cover it up. And, and I appreciate and respect our medical profession, and that the doctors spend a lot of time learning and all of that. But I think there's a lot of evolution that can happen there with really getting to the heart of it instead of just here, let's take care of it with a pill.
Right.
And I don't take pills. I don't take any kind of medication, but I know that some of it is necessary to regulate things inside the body. But I just so think we can get back to healing ourselves and getting to the root cause. And like you were just talking about with your throat, and then look at what happens.
Exactly. Yeah. And it happened so quickly. I wish it would be, now I have to do that with some other things, but with that, it was like that. Totally changed my life.
Yeah, absolutely. The I ams are incredible too, because you're telling your body what your story is, not the other way around.
Right.
We can gripe and complain about many things, it's like as we get older, the body starts to not be as resilient and it just starts hurting in certain places. But we can say, I am healthy. I am perfect in every way. And we don't have to, our human brain doesn't have to believe it. It's going to start resisting those words sometimes. But if we keep feeling that energy and feeling, yes, I am healthy. Yes, I have everything I need. Then eventually the subconscious is going to say, hey, brain, get out of the way. We're working here. We're getting the job done. So yeah, there is so much to that, to the positive thinking, changing your mindset. What is it Dr. Dyer would say? When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So we change the way we look at our body, and our body starts to respond to that. It starts to say, oh yeah, I do feel pretty good today.
Right.
Yeah, because it's the mindset.
Well, how many times if we're in pain or we have something wrong, we're kind of condemning that part of our body. And if somebody did that to us, we would not cooperate very much. And it has a mind. And so if we put love there, like Dr. Dwyer said that too, Dyer, that love that part of your body. It might be difficult to do that, but if you do that, that's what's going to help to change. I know he taught his daughter that, and she got over something at one point too.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's do that today. When we go into our meditation, our prayer, let's give gratitude for our whole body. And, you know, I took it a step further years ago. I was just intuitively led to give gratitude for anger, to give gratitude for sadness, you know, all the emotional part as well, to just say, you know, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of my experience. And when we go into it with the openness and the acceptance, and we stop all the resistance, it changes. Everything changes and shifts in response to love. And that's why I think Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals, because it starts that healing process inside.
Yes. I never thought of doing that. I think that's a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah, it makes all the difference. It's when I feel like I really started to break through and release and say, oh, everything is perfect. You know, I don't have to resist. I don't have to go into that low vibration. I can just accept right where I am.
Exactly.
Deirdre just found us. Good morning, Deirdre. And Deirdre says she got the boot yesterday. We all did. Deirdre, it's a Facebook thing, and we're not going to let it control us. All right, let's see. We got some more comments here, I think.
Oh, did you see what Leo said?
No, would you read that?
Teri, your resilience and your commitment to this mission is so admirable. I'm so grateful to have you here every morning to guide us and inspire us on our own journey. You're always there. Sorry, I got to open this up more for us. Thank you. I can't count on my own mother, but I know I can count on my angel guru anytime. Gratitude and respect to you. How beautiful.
Leo, thank you for those words. Wow, that's so touching. Thank you. You know, when we're out here doing the work, as Karen Palmer calls it, the boots on the ground, we need that encouragement. We need that support. And just hearing those words, I'm getting very emotional from them, because, you know, it's like we put that, Kathleen, you know this, we put the effort forth. We just keep doing what in our heart we know we're supposed to be doing. And we don't do it for the accolades. We don't do it for somebody to say thank you. But when we hear it, then it's like, oh, wow, it's a gift. It's a present that you all give.
Right. It's like the painting I got, only in words, right? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I love that. Oh, Oksana said, I got a free phone 2 days ago. My phone company is upgrading a network for 5G, and my old phone is no good, so they sent me a new one. That is a Friday for sure. Thank you for sharing. It is abundance. And then she says, then I won an original painting from an intuitive artist. I logged into her session on TikTok for the first time ever. And a day later, I got a message, I won, and where to send my painting. Wow. That is so awesome. You're on a roll, Oksana. Keep it up. Keep going with that momentum. And that's, you know, that's one thing that we can always look at too. When something good happens, keep giving the gratitude for that. And I've talked to many people that, you know, they get something good. They get a real uplifting gift. And then the next day they kind of forget. And so they go back into, you know, oh, it's just a day, instead of, oh, it's a beautiful day. And it's all in our gratitude. It's all in our our energy of love and life. And I said that to Sharon last night. I said, I just love my life. I love my life. And I wasn't always able to say that, Kathleen. You know, and most of my life, I was like struggling and, going through so many things. But now every day when I get up, I'm so grateful, just so grateful for the life I live. And it has nothing to do with the traveling. I love the traveling, but it's the feeling inside and knowing that I'm walking my path and doing what I'm here to do. And that's something that nobody can teach you. Nobody can just wave a magic wand and make it happen. It's something the switch that has to happen inside, where we can say, oh, you know what? I'm loving this journey.
And you know what, Teri, you don't even have to say anything for us to know that. That just emanates from you.
Yeah.
Just when we see your face in the morning.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so grateful to God that I've reached this point in my life. And, none of us are guaranteed another minute. So I have no idea how much more time I have left on this earth. But I just know that this is the way my life is, and this is the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
And doesn't mean that there are no challenges. Trust me, there are. There's still and that's the point. There's still challenges. But what is the mindset going into those fires, going through them and saying, it's okay, because I know where my peace is. I know where my joy is, and it's on the inside. Nothing on the outside is going to change that. Just like Facebook is not going to change the fact that we're coming together every morning and loving on each other. They're not going to do that. And that's because we're all in that mindset of, we want this and we're going to do this. So, wow. Thank you all for being the peas that you are and loving each other as you do.
You know what I think of a lot is that you ever had an argument with someone and then the rest of the day you're going over and over and over it again. Oh, I should have said this. I could have said that. That one said this. How many times do we go over the things that were great during our day? I think humans are somehow wired to be negative, and we don't have to be that way. I came home one night from work and I was going over and over and over all the crazy stuff that happened. And I finally said, what are you doing? And I found I did that a lot, and I didn't have to do it. It was just something, I had to start a new habit of going over the good things that happened that day. And that's what, if we can teach people in the very beginning to do that, lives are going to be different that way.
Absolutely. What it reminded me of as you were talking is the story of the 2 months that were walking along, and one of them picked up the lady that needed to get across the water, and the other one was griping and complaining miles down the road. And the 1 month looked at him and said, I set her down miles ago. You're still carrying her.
That's a great story.
Such a beautiful lesson that, when something's done, it's done. Let it go. Let it go and move on and move forward. Because there's always going to be something. Something is always going to happen in our world. There's always going to be contrast. How are we going to deal with it? Are we going to keep picking it up and carrying it and, regurgitating all of the bad, quote bad? There really is no good or bad. There just is. But we keep focusing on the things that are irritating and that we judge. And instead of just, like you said, it's like, just let the good come forward every day during your moments that you have each day. Just focus on that good and the smiles and the joy and the happiness. Yeah, what a great, great lesson to learn today. We have Rosalind coming in. I'm not sure what she's saying, but let me see. Speaking of healing from a place of love, The method of transmuting trauma is based on neuro-linguistic programming. Deconstruct the programming by breaking it down into behavior, emotion, and feeling, and then replacing the negative ones with positive ones from a place of safety and compassion. I am discerning that cognitive thoughts or emotion, while feeling, is the physical sensations felt in the body. Wow, that's beautiful. You know, I teach a method called Heartstone, and it's where you, or Touchstone, I'm sorry, it's where you find something that you have. It could be a body part even, and you program that, the neuro-linguistic program that she's talking about, you program positive energy into that so that when you're going through one of these trials, when something comes up to challenge, you just touch that place on your body and it brings you right back to that positive energy, that good feeling again. And it's such a beautiful thing to have that tool. And speaking of tools, there's our beautiful Blue Jean. Good morning. Let's have a Dave update. We all lifted him up yesterday for that surgery that he went through. And love to know how our Dave is feeling this morning. Oh, Leo, you're going to make me cry before this day is over with. He says, you showed up at the perfect time in my life when I was going through the dark night of the soul, looking for understanding and often fooled by false gurus. I knew I had spiritual guidance, but I needed someone with skin on. So I asked God for guidance on earth, and he sent me you, a materialized angel.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I have a lot of emotion that comes up when I hear words like that. And thank you.
Hope says, we do forget the great things. I have tried to make, something just fell. Oh, that's great. I have tried to make it a point to ask Senna what great things he did today, and then I tell him mine. I don't always remember, but I'm going to try more often. Thanks. That's true. That's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Great. That you're teaching him. That's great.
And teaching him by example. I love that. Those are the lessons we don't forget. When we're taught by example. And so what is Hado Bear's message to us? He just decided to come off the wall.
Well, I am going to read something to you then, if you're asking about that.
I am, yes.
Let's see if I can find it. Okay. His message yesterday, on Wednesday, was thinking and acting from a center of love rather than fear or anger works out for everyone. Come on, try it. You can do it. And then there was another one this past week that actually something that you just said, Teri. This month we celebrate love. Love heals. Everyone and every living thing responds to love. That's what he wanted to tell us. So thank you, Hado.
Thank you, Hado Bear. He was wanting to get our attention so you could share that. I am so happy about that. Oh, thank you, Hado Bear. And yeah, love heals. I live by that. You know, if something's going on, if I have anything going on with my body at all, I just pour love into it. And we're going to do that. And Leo, sorry, I saw this post by Jean who said, when you see someone with good light, tell them so it helps them to keep it on. So I thought I'd let you know the effect you had in my journey. Thank you, Leo. Leo, you are so precious to me. I really appreciate you, and everyone here appreciates you with that morning song that you did for us. And Kathleen, are you planning on being at the retreat or going to try to be at our retreat in Vermont?
I'm going to have to see yet. I'm not sure. I definitely want to be there. I can't imagine missing it.
I know, and to get to meet Leo, and we're going to make a video together. I think we're going to make many videos together, not just one. And Leo, I don't know if you heard me earlier. You have a new challenge to write a song about Mama Gaia. And let's just get that flowing and get that going out to the world. That our Mother Earth is so precious and so beautiful, and we think of her as our mama. Yeah, I love that. Thank you, angels, for inspiring that. And Blue says, Pocket is looking for Leos. He's here. He is here, and he'll be in Vermont in October. If I have to go get him myself and take him up there.
Annie, that's kind of how I feel too. It's so hard for me not to be there. I'm still not giving up in the dream of being there in Vermont.
Let's hold that dream. That's how we manifest. Hold it in your heart. Yeah. Well, I see that we're coming up to the top of the hour, and this show has been going over every day. I don't know what's up with that, God, but we do need to just lift each other up in prayer. And so I'm hearing today for us to not read the names, but to take time in our heart. And I know if you all have any names to add to the list, please put that in there. I always add them in. Jean adds them into the Reiki grid. So if you have anybody to add to what we already do every day, then please share that. Tomorrow I will read the names so we can all get updated and see all the new ones that have been added in there. Let's remember our Dave this morning, who's just had surgery yesterday, and helping him to feel stronger. Leo's working on that song already. And also on the 22nd, I'm releasing a new song in Sanskrit. It's a mantra medley that's going to make you dance even more. Oh my gosh. And speaking of the 22nd, you guys, the 22nd of each month is an angel circle. And you can sign up for that angel circle so that I know you want to be there on the Zoom. And what happens is the angels give a message to all of us. And that happens online. It'll be hopefully streaming on Facebook as well as YouTube. We're going to see what's going to happen here with this Facebook streaming. And then we go off of the air and stay on Zoom, and each person gets a blessing and a message from the angels. So you can sign up with that. If you go to angelspeakers.com, that's my website, there's a link there that you can sign up for the angel circles. Love to see all of you there. That would be so beautiful. And Kathleen, you got a message at the last one.
I did, and I got a message about an ironing board. I have to show you that little ironing board that I have.
Oh,
Mentioned
yeah.
about an ironing board that squeaks. It's that one.
Yeah, that was so amazing. You know, sometimes when they give an object that they want me to focus on the energy of it or the message from it, the person's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then all of a sudden it kicks in and they really stress what that message is. So yeah, that was so fun when you said, oh, yep, I know what that is. Annie says, I surely feel the holy presence with us here. Yeah. Deirdre's prayed for everyone, Gaia, and world peace. Thank you.
And Jean says, I just got back from running errands for our guide, Dave. Thank you all so much. I appreciate and love you. It's going to be warm today, and we should see steam coming up in spots on the hills from, I got to open this up more, sorry, from sugar houses. Blessings in the morning, light, Kathleen Caputo. Thank you so much.
Oh, Jean, and thank you. And just give Dave our love. Tell him we're all wrapping our arms around him. And I think, yep, here came the message from Facebook. Our posts go against our standards on spam.
I can't believe this.
Unbelievable. Ah.
Do they actually tell you what that's the one thing when I get that too, but they don't tell me what the standard is that I'm not up to.
No, they don't say what we did wrong.
Mhm.
Just that, no, we're kicking you out of here because you're going against our standards. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, well, we're going to cancel, clear, delete that energy, and let's go into our hearts and hold all of those people that we pray for every day, that we put in that sacred circle of light, to have God, our creator, source energy, shine a light on everyone that we have been blessed to receive the names from loved ones, or if it's you that asks for prayer, then your name is in there. And let's just see all of that energy together in a circle. And go into your heart, and first of all, just giving gratitude to God, the creator, whatever name you choose to call that highest being that is. Just envision love flowing from there, this beautiful, wonderful light that's so warm and inviting, that cares about us, fully cares about what's happening. And ask for blessings on each name, each person, animal, place, whatever is being lifted up. Just see it with the light shining all around it like a big old spotlight, and see every person responding to that love that they're feeling in their heart. And now breathe that love right into your heart center again. And breathe it back out, down into Mama Gaia, and let her receive the love from all of us, that she can bless that love even more with her beautiful crystalline center. It's expanding it out throughout the whole world and bringing it back up through all those layers, through that top soil, and into every being that exists on earth, into all of nature, all the trees, the waters, the fields, the valleys, the mountains. That feels so good today. And now let's go through and give gratitude for our bodies, these human vessels that hold our spirit as we're walking through, finding our way home, home in our heart, home to each other. And let's start with the top of our head. Thank you for our brain. Thank you for thoughts that we can be aware of our consciousness. Thank you for our subconscious mind, that we know who we are. We know that we are a spark of the divine. We know that we bring into this experience everything from every lifetime that we have existed. And let's give gratitude for our ears that we can hear, for our eyes that we can see, for our nose that we can smell, for the mouth that we can taste, for our voice that we can be heard. Giving gratitude now to our neck that holds our head up. And thank you for the strength that's there in our spine. Thank you to all the muscles, for all the veins and the arteries. Thank you to our beautiful heart. It keeps pumping that blood through those veins. Thank you to our arms, our shoulders. Thank you to our hands. Just feel your hands, feel your body parts as we give gratitude. And just say to your body part, thank you. Thank you for what you do without me even telling you what to do. Thank you to all the organs who just keep working. I don't have to go in and give you instruction. You just do it. Thank you to all of the the body parts, the liver, all the organs, the stomach for processing the food that we take in. Thank you to the intestines for doing their work. How many times do we thank them? Just be grateful for the body working as this perfect machine that it is, that just keeps doing what it's supposed to do. Thank you to every cell in the body that kicks in and repairs and keeps things moving the way it's supposed to move. Thank you for our hips, that we're able to be mobile, that we're able to move forward and twist and turn. Thank you to the legs that carry us along, helping us to feel the strength of our bodies. Thank you to the knees for bending. And let's give so much gratitude for the knees taking on that energy. And if your knees are feeling a little tender, just pour love in there. Put your hands on your knees and say, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for what you do. And I understand that you may be feeling a little tender. You may be creaking. You may be feeling, the bones may be feeling hurt by overdoing or by stress on them. I love you. Let's bring you into a good place, a perfect place where you're strong and where you can keep carrying me forward. Thank you to the ankles. Bless you, ankles, for the flexibility of being able to bend and move as we move our feet. And thank you to our wonderful feet. Thank you for being able to step on Mama Gaia's back. Thank you for being able to leave a footprint here on earth. Now check in and see how that body feels. Did it feel the gratitude that you poured into it? Is it responding to that? As you go through your day, if something comes up, a little twinge of pain, if you're reminded that, oh, your knees are a little tired today, or your body, whole body might be feeling tired, just go back through this. Just say, oh, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for carrying me through this world, through this beautiful experience as a human being. And now let's give that gratitude to each other, our emotional support system we have going on here. And Kathleen, would you lead us in our heart telephone?
Absolutely. So we say 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
I
love you.
love you. Oh, I love all of you so much.
Thank you, Teri.
Thank you, Kathleen. How beautiful. I know we went a little over, and thank you all for staying with us. And I love Deirdre's comment. Leo is the rock star of the peapod.
Sure.
Leo, I think you should have a band called Leo and the Peapod. What fun. Oh, okay. Didn't it feel good to give gratitude to our body? You know, we just take it for granted. We're just like, oh, it's going to keep on keeping on. But let's just feel into the gratitude for it and the warmth that comes from that. Thank you all. I hope that put a smile on your face, that you're able to feel gratitude. Oh, Brookie, thank you. I'm going to see if Alexa will play the Cuppa Fulla Joy song, and maybe I can hear it now. Let me see. I can hear it.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this this morning might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on a mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of.
Right, Marietta, up to a higher plane.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa 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 joy.
Right. I loved Annie's comment. She said Grayson calls that song AAA. He is dancing and singing. And Brookie wants to be in the Peapod band. Does that mean I got to move to Florida? I think if you did that, our Blue would be really unhappy. She loves having you there, Brookie, but you definitely can be in the Peapod band. We all can. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Kathleen, what a pleasure to have you.
Oh,
I want more Mama Hot Bear. So anytime you want to be on here, you just let me know.
thank you, Teri. Thank you. I love
So
everybody.
welcome. Oh, we love you so much. And big hugs to Hot Bear.
I will let him know, definitely.
Yeah. Jerry said, Hot Bear fell, and Blue said, yes, we watched it, and he was dancing. Yeah, I think that was it. Hot Bear was dancing around and fell down. Well, you all have a blessed rest of your day, wherever you are. Just stay in your hearts and stay blessed, and just bring that thought to your mind throughout the day to give gratitude to your body. Whatever body part it is that may be speaking to you, just say, oh, thank you, I love you. And let that bring a whole new energy to your physical being today. I love you all so much. Kathleen, oh, I love you. Big old Mama had a bear hug. All right, so let's get out of here with Namaste, y'all. I love you. Bye, everybody. We'll see you later.